Hello everyone, welcome back to Alchemy Factory. Let's get into it. So if I remember correctly, we should be set for the malachite and the diamonds. They just take an absorbently long period of time to process. I don't think I'm surprised we're even that far up. But it is, at least for now, processing quite substantially actually. So the thing that's waiting on is the soap powder. That's an odd one. You 103. Heck. There's quite a lot to actually go through. I believe I do need this. Grab brick, but I also should be looking to grab glass. And if I can get grass by tossing that in there. Granted, pull that out for now. Oh. Switch glass for the time being. What's the other thing I need for these? I'm gonna need steel. Steel's easy enough because relatively large quantity of it. And the other thing I need is bearings, which are made in a processor. So just toss copper through a processor. That's relatively easy. Impure goes that way. Pure comes this way. And I believe it is for the best if I... Now... The... out. You are gonna make those. At least for right this instant. Making the bearings is going to be a little bit more profitable. But I do want to see what the advanced stuff has to offer. Sure. Right. Pulled the resources out of it. Well, that's a decent profit. Knew that well before that even really began. Yeah, and as far as this is concerned, There we go. Now, I really do need to look into... I think my biggest issue right now is this is quite literally not processing anywhere near enough. And at this point, I'm kind of just throwing materials around. For those, not a great amount, but might be enough to get one of these. Okay, so the blender, and I have no recipes for it. Advanced assembler. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that would do it. And I have no advanced assembler recipes, so that seems like a bit of a waste. Powder might be worth it, but at this point, there's a lot of things that might be worth it that I haven't even begun running through. That's just silly. This, start that. Not doing... buying and selling. Price is nice, but I can get more stuff. I think my main thing I need to start looking into is expanding the shop, cleaning up all this. Because right now, useful that is, I don't really need it. Growth potion? Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that quite literally gives me a very, very important reason to, to advance in a specific manner. Now, my problem is right now I'm building a lot of this stuff by eye. Like, I don't have a proper floor plan. I'm not building with even remotely matching, you know, strategy. Because technically speaking, I could buy out all these. I have enough. I could buy out all those properties. But that doesn't make me very good at what I'm doing. It just makes me very, very much property owner. That's about it. So that's only going to give me 858. This stuff is putting out almost 4,000. And that's why sulfur powder stuff is expensive. This is convenient. Because I can convert my excess wood into it. So I might be doing that. But in order to do it, is space, and I need something proper, something works. Because right now, some of these are really convenient, others not so much. And at this point, like, stuff that's holding up this is soap powder. And somehow I'm not getting any sage. Like, that's how. But yeah, wasn't getting any sage, so it doesn't actually keep producing. There we go. That should let it continue to build up. Minute, 800 minutes, so 3 of those is more than enough. Big issue is up here for it. Don't have any way of storing the excess to create, you know, less of a bottleneck. Heat. Head upstairs. Look at the basic design. Okay. The other thing I want to do is I'm probably going to want 2 of these at some point. One just to complete the potion and profit. And then one being able to uphold needs of the system. we do is there we go. There we go. There we go. As long as these stay filled up, and it won't, only because of how fast the nurseries work. That's kind of silly. The fact that turquoises are just overstocked. Then again, the fact that I have silver coins here, crazy in its own manner. Brine ware, salt is made. I can use heat. I think I might do this. Oh. Only because instead of paying a whole bunch for this, because again, it's not the worst, but I can make it with charcoal and quicklime, and I actually want a use for those, so here, salt. Now, oh, let me see. Clay powder, clay, use the salt, charcoal. Ta-da! We just grind it. Yes, clay powder. Okay. But I don't have a easy way of burning some of this stuff. Don't have enough for that yet. Stackable crucibles. Useful, but not there yet. Decorations, furniture, yeah. That reminds me. I don't know if I have a second register, but if I do... Okay, I don't. All of that's gonna have to go somewhere at some point. Register, just come here. Right, forgot. I accidentally picked up. Okay. Random order and a bulk order. The bulk order, I could probably throw that together. That just instantly got me that. Come on. Yes, I know I'm stealing a bunch of the potions, but still need you to move with the wind. Boop. Oh, right. No space. We do need to just... Boop. Let me see. Yeast powder. Where would I use it? Boom. And of course the soap is not getting completed the way I want. I'm also outputting more soap than I have free space, so. Here, inventory, linen. There we go. Be able to use the linen when I need it. Granted, it will slow down bandage production. It is unfortunately something I need. More soap. Do. And I really do need to expand my soap production because, at least right now, I'm barely moving any of it. I also need to expand this because this is just silly. If I'm not mistaken, if I come up here, I should have... Yeah. Most of these mushrooms. Let me think. What would be the easiest material to get rid of? That, apparently. Ah. Okay. Crop materials we're not using off. No way I'm using that much stone, not right this instant. That's what I need. Come here. Toss half in there. Half in there. Fun. Yep, forgot to pause it, so it was still making up the potions I got rid of. Ah. Yeah, unfortunately, we are not making pulleys to make this a worthwhile venture. Let's see, is there anything I desperately need? Not really. Why not? Just so that we can finish that off. Pocket watch isn't. It's not really worth it right now. A paradox crucible? Interesting. Hey buddy, we need all the soap powder we can get. Well, I can't even add a second one because of the way I designed it. The foolishness of me. Iron sand. Ooh. Did spend quite a bit of cash. Let me go take a peek. Got anything waiting? Nope. We're gonna toss that back into the system, make it a little easier for them. Yep. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. That. So we are getting steel. These powders should be going smoothly. This bulk order will give me quite a bit of cash, even though cash isn't particularly something I'm worried about. It's something that I should at least be keeping an eye on. The fact that that is frozen with mushrooms is like, it's got me dumbfounded. Let me do that. That way that can keep running. All the wood's moving. Well, just about any place it can go. The $1,000,000 question is... Actually, did I even unlock that crucible? Now that I think about it. I think it's just... Yeah, I need bronze. Those in there. Peek at the cauldron. Okay, so... Okay, so that will make iron sand. Oh. Hypothetically. Where are you at? on, give me a green potion. Okay, so not quite worth it for some stuff, for other stuff. It is. Steel bar, iron, and that copper. Pure copper. If I do that, I get stone. Do that. That gives black powder. That's kind of useful. That doesn't quite seem as useful. Most of that makes stuff. Some stuff is just made by okay. So quite literally, a cauldron is one of the most powerful things possible, but only if you can figure out what recipes work. You, and a lot of this is giving me burnables, which is not particularly useful. That gives me yeast powder. That's kind of funny. Not worth it, but it's funny. Well, I believe this is going to be the idea for another time, because cauldron recipes are a little crazy, and I have no idea what I'm doing with it. Let's finish getting our yeast powder, turn in quest, and we will be done. Just need, oh, looks like the day has ended as well. That's a good thing, that flask is there, but the problem is go here to upgrades. Need to increase that. 60, 90. That's 110, 105. Need one more upgrade for this. Sir, you believe you could accommodate even though I am currently holding this up. Just for one more. Come on. Boom. Okay, let's turn it in, and that's where we will end for the day. That, get a bunch of coins. Go back here, fix the recipe. That. And that's all she wrote. Alright, everyone. Take it easy.